Hi, this is Janneke from Sugar Punch, and you're watching Surprise Radio, your #1 source for independent, underground, unsigned, and underrated music and bands. Please subscribe and enjoy the show.
Remember to click like, subscribe, and share.
Hello and welcome to Surprise Radio. Today I'm going to be reacting to a more independent band, one that has quite a few views, but could definitely do with more views and subscribers on their YouTube channel. This song, Bad Mind, was released about 3 months ago. It's gaining a lot of traction, and I'm really happy for them. This is a Dallas, Texas-based band called Awaiting Abigail. Now, one of the main reasons that I'm doing this reaction, however, is I wanted to not only pay homage, but also to send my condolences, because one of the family members of the band, the guitar player, was hit by a car and passed away. And his wife and his daughter, I believe, are both in the band. He was also in the band. I know that they're having a very hard time coming to grips with what happened, of course, and I can only imagine just how hard it is. So not only did I want to send them some condolences, and absolutely I'm sending those condolences, but I also wanted to shine a light on the band. I wanted to give them a little bit of promotion, whatever little bit I can offer. Like I said, I know that this band is gaining a lot of traction and starting to kind of take off. So I really wanted to push that as much as I can with my little channel and introduce them to you maybe if you haven't heard them. So this is their song, Bad Mind. I know that most of the time when you're doing a reaction video, the idea is to kind of pause and talk about it and give an actual reaction. And I'm going to do that from time to time in this one, but this is going to be a little bit less of that and more of a promotion thing. So I don't know. We'll see how the song goes, of course. It depends on what everything sounds like and how often I feel the need to stop. But a lot of times when someone's doing a reaction video, they'll pause more often than they necessarily should, just because of the way that the copyright system in YouTube works. And I am guilty of that just as much as any other reactor out there. But this is more about the band right now and their music. And so, like I said, we'll kind of see how it goes as to how often I actually do that. But I just wanted to kind of just put that out there up front for everybody to begin with. So yeah, Awaiting Abigail, Bad Mind. I wanted to mention real fast, I assume the show is still going on. I don't know. I know that on their social media posts, they said that the show must go on and that the family member that they lost would want them to continue on. They have a Halloween show coming up at the end of October in the Dallas area. So if you are digging the music, make sure to check that out. I'm really liking that riff. I'm going to back it up and hear it again. That is very true. I assume what this song is talking about, that I'm catching the meaning of it, but especially right now with everything going on with them, some days are harder than others, and you just got to put one foot in front of the other and continue on. It's hard to do. Some days are harder than others, but it's what we have to do for those that love us. And even if you think nobody loves you, somebody out there loves you, and you got to just keep on pushing through until the next good time comes, because the bad times come, but good times also come too. And really, that's what we all strive for, is to push through to the next good time. Sorry, before the guitar solo actually kicks off, I wanted to say just one more thing real fast. This feels like the type of music that you just go and hear and have a good time. It's not necessarily, going to make you break your neck, or a lot of the bands out there these days try to do something to catch your attention. And this is just good old-fashioned rock and roll, and I'm really digging that. It does have a really good riff, but it just feels like the type of music that you want to hear when you go somewhere and just want to tune out and listen to some music. And I'm really appreciating and digging that. I don't have a whole lot to add at the end of this, except to say I'm sorry for your loss, and that if I am able to, I will try to come to the show at the end of October. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. As a matter of fact, no. I know I can't because I'm on call that weekend, so I'm not going to be able to. But if you're able to go to the show at the end of October, it's the weekend before Halloween. Halloween is on a Friday. This is the Saturday before, on the 25th, if I'm getting my date correct. I apologize if I'm not getting that date correct, but I'm pretty sure it's the 25th. There'll be 4 or 5 bands. Awaiting Abigail will be the headliner, if I'm reading the flyer correctly. And you should definitely go check it out. Support the family, especially in this trying time. Now, of course, if the show does get canceled, understandably, you can't really hold it against them, and I apologize if I'm promoting a show that's not going to go on. But considering everything, you can't really, blame them. we'll see how it goes. But if this show does continue and they're able to perform, definitely go and show them some love and some support. And, if nothing else, just be there. This is one of those hard things, and I don't really have an outro for this. I just hope that they're able to pull together as a family and be there for one another. Like I said, the message of the song is good without what happened, but with the tragedy thrown in, this is a song that can possibly help them get through their own rough time. So check the links below if you enjoyed the music. And until next time, this is Surprise.